I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach you. But I'll need some time to heal up first.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a tiny little bit stronger than me.
I was so scared.
Yanqing,
Was it?
It must have been our...
you really are an overthinker.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yanqing, how are you holding up?
I've never been better. I could take on 10 more Hules.
Take it easy, young one. Your wounds look quite severe. I'll have the Alchemy Commission healers see to you when they arrive. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao. I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now? They shall.
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
Die, Borisin!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Memories are ever changing. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
You are not
I
worthy.
weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's better to make no move. My back. I'm honored by, since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
How about letting the
Futile resistance!
All in.
I will devour
Ill tidings manifest.
You are not.
rip this body asunder!
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
more seasoning. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Destiny isn't chosen.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
You are not worthy.
You cannot hide, prey! I will devour you!
Spend freely.
It's better to make no move.
Destiny is apparent. Ill fate descends.
Free will, or was it fate?
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
All you got.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We can't let her get away! But do we stand any
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Shao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise.
Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies?
Ule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for, but the hunt itself. Isn't that right, Fei Shao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Zhao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
All or nothing.
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown these familiar scenes countless times, but they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak, but what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and
so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Huleg.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Erland's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
You have returned, Lord Fei Shao. The warhead has returned. It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for the poison, no matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borison's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borison to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borison. Your healer, Jiao Cho, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your moon rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters that were born for war, and will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxian and Borzin are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Borzin will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Duel. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nirgal, don't stop! Keep running!
I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up?
They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nirgal, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our Couleur brothers and sisters. So you have to run! Quickly! We can do it! We can escape! Nirgal! Run with me!
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Couleur companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Then have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become Bei Shao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day.
Since the day I was born, the skies have cried tears of blood, and all living creatures have bowed and lamented. I once commanded the strong and hunted the weak. Now, I will use your air beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Bei Shao!
Tear back your disguises and show you how cowardly and powerless you truly are, Hule!
A wolf lurks in the heart of every Borsen and Foxian. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you.
All in.
That won't do.
I shall hold
Destined for oblivion.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. It's on me. All in.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I swear to be the...
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Make your move, Hule. The fearless knows not fear.
Grow complacent, and your life will be stolen. Fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Another journey begins.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
It's better to make no move.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
Destined for oblivion.
You are not worthy.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
Make your move, Hule. Never hesitate!
That won't do.
All in. Hedge your bets. No dirty tricks, all right. Watch your head.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
A little more heat.
The fearless knows not fear!
That won't do.
Watch your head.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All in. It's on me.
Pray! Taste as it pierces your skin! This is the only sensation I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! All in!
I'm honored, but since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You.
My back.
I will devour you!
Watch your head!
Awaken storm!
Spend freely.
Your fangs and claws have grown dull!
All in!
Too slow. Destined for oblivion.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Let the hunt begin! Inner peace! Heed my command! Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Bow with your own storm!
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! Watch your head!
Share your own claws!
Check.
Victory is inevitable!
On the still waters of oblivion.
All in!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Make your move, Hule. The fearless knows not fear.
That won't do.
Sure, I'll play along.
Too slow. Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Make your move, Hule. How's this?
More seasoned.
That won't do. I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Hedge your bet.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
You cannot die!
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all! All in!
Devour the heavens! And envelop the earth!
Too slow.
How's this?
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Inner peace! Let go!
Watch your head.
The fearless knows not fear.
That won't do.
All in!
I shall hold you knowledge.
More seasoned.
That's half the work. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Spend freely.
Make your move, Hule. How's this?
Watch your head.
That won't do.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
All in! A little more heat.
Make your move.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
No dirty
Our little hunting game ends here. Make your move, Hule.
I swear to
Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one. Victory is inevitable!
my only enemy has always been myself.
General. General, you're awake.
I'd like to hear their explanations.